Class. So much about the PowerPoint slides. Not to worry, that particular PowerPoint slides, right, I will share with you later on, so you can download and refer back to it at any time. All right, let's go back to the worksheet 3C. So this worksheet 3C is to consolidate what we have learned about mixture, right? So there's this particular two different samples of air taken from two different parts of Singapore and being analyzed. And one sample is taken from nature reserve, the other sample is taken from Jurong Island. So make a guess, which one is more polluted? Quite obvious, right? Definitely the sample B, the air taken from the Jurong Island, because it's near factories, they are more polluted. Okay, there are more poisonous gases being emitted as compared to the nature reserve. So let us analyze this table, show us the analysis of the different percentage of the different types of gases in the air. So sample A from the nature reserve comprised of 78% of nitrogen, oxygen 21, carbon dioxide 0.03, others can be nitrogen, can be other gases. Sample B from the Jurong Island, okay, the polluted air, nitrogen is 75, oxygen is only 15, and carbon dioxide is actually 4%. It's actually more than the air from a nature reserve. And others gases can be nitrogen, can be other chemical types of gases, poisonous gases, okay, which comprise of 6%. So what do you think is the reason for the difference in the percentage composition? Okay, it's actually mainly due to the industry. You can talk about factory activities on the Jurong Island and the nature reserve, right? Got a green lung capacity. So you can talk about the nature reserve having more forests, having more trees, okay, that are able to actually absorb the carbon dioxide gas and giving out more oxygen. Okay, so this actually account for the differences, okay, in the two samples of air from different parts of the area, okay, different parts of Singapore. Okay, question two. Nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide are the typical components in air. Identify whether they are elements or compounds. Okay, so you can see that nitrogen and oxygen, they are from the periodic table. Okay, they are actually elements. I'm not sure whether you know where is nitrogen and oxygen. Let me go back to the, okay, you all can go and find out lah from the periodic table. Okay, they are actually the non-matters on the extreme right, okay, of the periodic table. The nitrogen, oxygen are elements. Carbon dioxide is actually compound. They're comprised of carbon and oxygen. Okay, so do you think air, okay, based on the data, why do we think that air is not a compound? Because it doesn't have a fixed ratio. Guys, remember just now from a previous video recording, we talk about rojak, we talk about salad. The mixture, right, doesn't have a fixed proportion. Okay, for example, salad, I like more avocado. I will put more cherry tomato. I can put more avocado. So the ratio, the proportion of the substances inside the mixture, right, is not fixed. It doesn't have fixed ratio. Even the air over here, can you see? The air from the taken from the nature reserve and the air taken from the factories near the Jurong Island, they are very different. The proportion of the different gases make out of it is very, very different from one another. So they are doesn't have a fixed ratio. So as an example of mixture, so please take note, air, the mixture, the substance that comprise of two or more different substances, can be chem elements, can be compound, can be any other thing. They are mixed, but they are not chemically combined. As I mentioned before, not chemically combined, meaning that they can just anyhow mix, no need a certain temperature, no need a certain amount of heat, no need a certain amount of a special condition. You can just mix like that and you're able to get mixture. Okay, so what are the properties of mixture? As I highlighted in the previous video recording in the PowerPoint slide, the mixture has the properties of the substance it make out of. So remember just now there was a example of the air. Why air is able to support burning because it's got oxygen. Why air is able to turn lime water chalky because it's a carbon dioxide. So air has a property of substance made out of, and the components, right, is not fixed in any fixed ratio. As mentioned, air from different samples, they have different proportion. And when a mixture is formed, right, no chemical reaction will take place and they can be easily separated by physical methods, which we will learn more about the different physical methods in the next chapter.